Once upon a time, there was a girl named Mary. She lived a very misguided life until she left with the pilgrims to sail to Jerusalem for the Feast of Exaltation of the Cross. Her entire life changed after this trip. "12-year-old Mary left her parents and went to Alexandria. She spent 16 years living in Alexandria, where she put herself up for prostitution and lived a very poor life. She became very sad and didn't know what to do with herself. One day, Mary stumbled upon a ship that was about to set sail with a different group of passengers. She asked where the ship was sailing, and she was told they were pilgrims getting ready to sail to Jerusalem for the Feast of Exaltation of the Cross. She decided to join the pilgrims to Jerusalem. On the day of the feast, she tried to enter the church, but she was stopped by a mysterious force. She raised her eyes to an image of the Holy Virgin Mary, and she felt a deep sorrow for her sinful life. Then she was able to enter the church. She decided not to return to Jerusalem and lived in the desert in solitude for 47 years. One day, she met up with Monk Zosimus and asked him to bring her to communion each year. On 420 AD, he showed up with the Eucharist, but Mary was nowhere to be seen. While he was thinking to himself, Mary showed up on the opposite side of the Jordan River. She made a sign of the cross over the water. Then Zosimus witnessed her walk across it to receive the Eucharist. When another year passed, monk Zosimus was unable to find Mary. She had died, and her bones were buried by a lion. This miracle is important because many teenagers can relate to her story today. She was bored with life and ran away to become a prostitute. At some point in her life, she cried out for help. We see this today. People hide themselves in drugs and other things to help cope with their lifestyle. This story proves that anything can happen through Christ.